This month both the income focus and equity income funds generated positive returns. UK stock markets rose about 1.6% in October. That's not always been a good indicator of how Neil Woodfords' suite of funds and trusts has performed, but this month both the income focus and equity income funds generated positive returns. UK-focused house builders Barratt Developments BDEV, Redrow RDW and Bovis Homes BVS were behind much of the gains at income focus. Woodford thinks that good times should continue to roll, not least because of the support for the industry that we expect to come from a government that is keen to help more people to buy their own home. Technology services business Softcat SCT and Bombed outdoor step lender Provident Financial PFG also did well, the latter amid evidence that management action is turning the business around. That offset losses at Imperial Brands IMB, which baffles Woodford. Only explanation is that the shares are just out of favor. In and out. Woodford added 10 entertainment tag to the portfolio last month. It's the second largest 10-pin bowling operator in the UK and currently offers an anticipated yield of about 6%. The starting valuation looks very attractive, Woodford says. He's also bought more shares in power station operator Drex DRX, logistics firm Stubb Artstab, cattle safety controls firm Strix KETL and Provident Financial. Out goes specialist asset manager ICG. After recent outperformance, the shares are up 25% in the past 12 months. After going ex the estimated 1.3p per share quarterly dividend earlier this month, Woodford says the fund is on track to deliver at least 5p of income in its first calendar year. At the equity income fund, returns were modestly positive in October, led by a bounce back at Spire Healthcare SPI following an opportunistic takeover bid from Mediclinic International MDC. In terms of activity, Woodford kept topping up his stake in greetings card chain Card Factory Card. That followed a positive meeting with the management team early in the month, which augmented our conviction in the long-term investment case. The fund also bought extra shares in Barratt Developments, British Land BLND and Capita CPI, paid for by proceeds from the sale of mid-cap Sequinity EQN. And Lancashire Holdings LRE. We're told it was a challenging month at the Woodford Patient Capital Trust WPCT despite meaningful operational progress across a number of holdings. Although this has not yet been reflected in share prices, we remain very confident that ultimately it will be, Woodford says. In the meantime, we understand that investors may feel impatient at the lack of NAV progression. However, we would remind investors of the long-term nature of this investment vehicle and the length of time it can take for listed businesses to mature. This article was originally published on our sister website Interactive Investor. Keep up to date with all the latest personal finance news and investment tips by signing up to our newsletter. Email subscribers will also receive a free print copy of Money Observer magazine. Be the first to receive expert investment news and analysis of shares, funds, regions and strategies we expect to deliver top returns, plus free access to the digital issues on your desktop or via the Money Observer app. Subscribe now.